Good evening and welcome to the 96th Manheim Township High School graduation ceremony. The procession will begin in a few moments, and as a courtesy to those who are unable to stand and to our handicapped audience members, we ask that you remain seated during the entire processional. This will allow every family member to see their child as they enter the auditorium. Please remember that the ceremony is being live streamed, so personal photography and video are permitted from your seat only. Professional photographers will take pictures of every student as they receive their diploma. Please do not stand or move about the auditorium during the processional and the ceremony. I would like to thank Mrs. Donna Ridley and Mrs. Jasmine Pagan for all their hard work behind the scenes to make this ceremony so special year in and year out. Thank you for your polite cooperation, and now the class of 2026. If you're able, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem and our alma mater?
On behalf of the class of 2026, I would like to welcome faculty and students, members of the Board of School Directors, administration, family, and friends to these commencement exercises. I want you to picture the clock on the classroom wall. June 2016, 3:29, the final 10 seconds of second grade. We're sitting in those blue plastic chairs, our antsy feet barely touching the floor, waiting, listening. When the bell finally rang, we stampeded out into the warm sun thinking we were done. Our reward for enduring 9 months of spelling tests and lightning facts was an endless vacation of carefree summer days where we could do whatever we pleased. We've come a long way since that summer afternoon in 2016. We've grown taller, at least some of us, gotten significantly less stickier, and finally matured out of fidget spinners and bottle flipping. Even as we've grown, part of us is still that same smiley kid we were in 2016. My handwriting, for example, has not improved at all since the second grade. And if anything, has gotten worse as our schoolwork has slowly shifted to include more and more typing. Sorry, Ms. Ducey. On a deeper level, 2016 set the foundation for who we are now. The experiences we had in second grade, the people who showed up for us, and the friends we made along the way all helped pave the road for who we've become. I have buddies who met their closest friends over Capri Suns after U8 soccer practice at the F&M fields. I have classmates who are now amazing musicians because they happened to enjoy those first band rehearsals with Mrs. Scott. And I found my beautiful girlfriends, in part because of a book we both read and enjoyed in elementary school. Shout out Chloe. 2016 may have seemed like a time of whimsical joy, and in part, it was. We didn't have to worry about college or jobs or the real world, and the closest we came to stressed out was probably that 21 Pilots song. But looking back on it, those years set into motion the person we've become over the past decade. We may have traded our bikes for cars, our slime for Nitos, and PSSAs for finals, but the lessons and experiences we had as sticky little second graders should stay with us. Those moments spent making random friends while playing cops and robbers at ice cream socials, the rides home screaming along to Panic at the Disco, those nights laying awake imagining how you'll be a firefighting gazillionaire astronaut one day. Those moments might be gone, but their impact on us is still very real. Those ice cream socials taught us how to make new friends. The rides home from the playground, singing at the top of our lungs, taught us to be ourselves. And those unrealistically big dreams, they're likely the earliest forms of the goals and aspirations you carry with you today. Even though 2016 made us who we are, some parts of us have to continue to grow and change. Because in second grade, we were waiting for everything to happen to us, waiting for school to be over, waiting for mom to finally finish cooking dinner, waiting for that Pokestop to turn from purple to blue, waiting to grow up and become that gazillionaire astronaut. But right now that changes. In a few short moments, we will walk out those doors and into the world to go after whatever crazy goal we can dream up. So as we leave, remember who you were in 2016. Keep that curiosity, keep that ability to find joy in flipping a plastic bottle, and most importantly, remember the lessons that got you where you are today. We've spent 10 years learning how to grow up. Now, let's go see what we can actually do. Thank you. And now we'll jump forward 10 years, and Bethany Innocent will tell us about 2026.
Mommy, I got a gold star today for sharing in class. Mommy, look at my outfit for the first day of school. Mommy, this boy said he likes me. Mom, I got us to homecoming. Mom, I just took the SAT and I'm pretty sure I failed. Mom, we need to go dress shopping for prom ASAP. Mom, I'm gonna miss you when I go to college. I wonder when we stopped calling our moms mommy. And I wonder when we stopped worrying about gold stars and started focusing on things like our driving tests. I mean, look, we're sitting here in this building right now. Some of you are probably thinking about what you're going to eat after this, or hoping you don't trip while walking up here, even though we practiced this like a bunch of times. Sometimes we go through the motions so quickly, we fail to realize we're making memories. So let's take a second to stop going through the motions and reminisce on some of our more striking high school chapters. Like the time Darius got a shout out at the Veterans Day Assembly. Or the time the school caught on fire in the wood shop and we got a week off, which, believe it or not, was sophomore year, even though it feels like it happened a month ago. Oh, and we can't forget the times the Wi-Fi cut out in classes like English with Mr. McCarthy. But I'm pretty sure nobody was complaining. Some of you may recall being in a variety of classes like Educators Rising with Mrs. Dean, where you got to go help teach the elementary schoolers and feel like a little kid again. Or Mr. Edgar's class, Civics and Economics, where we learn about what it means to be a good citizen and that our vote always matters. There are also a lot of music students in this crowd of graduates that can think back on the time Mrs. Haldeman and Mrs. Caravella got a bunch of random recruits to do such a complex musical piece like Carmina Burana, which was an hour and some change to perform. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do it without my senior besties, you know who you are, along with the rest of my alto section. Although these probably feel like the most random events ever, these were our moments, the memories we all wish we could go back to, but can't. We can only remember and put them in our mental time capsules. I mean, sure, there were bad days like going to chem and finding out you had a lab that day, but you didn't bring closed-toed shoes for it. Or the times you may have slept in because you assumed we'd all get a FID, but we didn't. Yes, these were all different points in our academic careers that probably annoyed us. But these moments shaped us into who we are and the people we'll be after this. I'll tell you this much, I definitely made sure to keep closed-toed shoes on me at all times. But then again, it wasn't about the shoes. It was about learning how to be responsible, which will be so very helpful for my future job. Beyond the funny moments, I think there's so much that high school has given us that we end up taking for granted. I mean, hey, if history wasn't a required course for senior year, how would I have met Carly Chow? And let me tell you, she's taught me some things. I mean, besides never being late to lunch, she taught me how to be me and not worry about what others think. And that's a hard lesson we all have to learn at some point. But let's face it, high school is all about learning hard lessons and putting them into perspective. In our high school careers, we may have dramatized situations, had fallouts with friends, and met new people along the way. But we should try to remember the good rather than the bad, because it's times like these where we're all here, experiencing one moment in time, being able to be proud of ourselves that we've made it this far. So yes, we will look back on the times we may have drew with chalk on the concrete outside, or that time Solari got a little too invested with Pop the Balloon and accidentally broke a chair. But I invite you, right now, to live in the moment, because a moment only lasts for so long. I mean, hey, even though this speech probably felt like forever, it was only about 4.5 minutes. One day, we will look back on our graduation, and it'll just be a memory. And I'll let you in on a secret. We aren't the only ones looking back on memories today. Our parents might be thinking right now about all the times they used to drop us off at kindergarten and be thinking to themselves, how did my kid grow up so fast? So, Mommy, I did it. I'm graduating high school. Thank you for signing. Thank you for signing my permission slips and taking me back to school shopping every year. Thank you, Dad, for teaching me how to be creative, especially in the kitchen, and for shaping my sense of humor. Thank you to all the teachers and friends who helped us along the way. Thank you all for helping us get to this moment. I'm glad we get to share this memory with you. We did it. Thank you. Maya Hartz will take us on another big jump forward into 2036.
For you, it's just another Thursday in 2036. You drive home alone, in the dark, after another long, joyless day at your dead-end 9-to-5, and resign yourself to a late dinner in front of the TV so that you can catch up on the newest episode of Love is Blind, season 37, before doom-scrolling in bed for hours and finally falling asleep, only to wake up the next morning and do it all over again. Your dreaded high school reunion is tomorrow. What are you going to tell everybody that you've been doing with your life? Wait. This is supposed to be a joyous occasion, so let's back up. We're getting ahead of ourselves. I, like many other seniors, have spent countless late nights this year contemplating everything we could lose in the decade after high school, all the life lessons we spent 12 long years learning. Will we forget how to start and finish a project worth 40% of our grade in a single night? How to conveniently forget our swimsuits on pool day in freshman gym class? How to strike up conversation with people we've talked to maybe once in order to cut the lunch line on Orange Chicken Day? I worry that in 10 years, all of this important knowledge will be replaced by figuring out how to fix the jammed printer for the 4th time in a week, or learning how to send passive-aggressive emails to Janice in marketing. But that being said, I know I'm not the only one afraid of a dull future full of corporate life and soulless endeavors. I'm sure we'd all much rather get lost in a sticky but joyous memory of field days and fidget spinners, or a time in which our biggest worry was wearing closed-toe shoes for lab day and hoping for a fid. Well, newsflash, the carefree days of 2016 are long behind us. And before we know it, 2026 will be too. No more teaming up with our classmates to convince the teacher to move the test after none of us did the review, or going on 11 p.m. outings to McDonald's after a particularly tough scrimmage or rehearsal. Instead, we'll find ourselves wasting away at our jobs and constantly reminiscing on the glory days long gone, despairing at the realization that all of us peaked in high school, even those of us who have had senioritis for the past 3 years. No, that's still too pessimistic. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way. Listen, like it or not, the future is coming at us, fast. The only decision left to make is whether or not we're going to embrace it. It's all about perspective. I mean, I watch my dad play pickleball on the weekends and see my mom hosting dinner parties for her friends. I know that Mr. Jones plays pickup basketball after school, Mr. Bear likes doing wicked tricks on his snowboard, Mr. Rutledge has a talent for baking delicious cookies, Mrs. Riccozzi enjoys horseback riding, and even Milton acts in musicals. Honestly, if these are the role models we have, grown-up life doesn't seem too bad. Good news, we haven't peaked quite yet. So, class of 2026, it's time we embrace the future and welcome it into our arms, not unlike our moms might have every day when we got home from 2nd grade. We must remember the lessons we've learned, the joy of childhood, the perseverance of high school, and apply them into every aspect of our lives, even the most tedious and mundane. Should we decide to embrace the future, as it is inevitable, it is only up from here. So, with all that being said, let's fast forward back to the future that we were collectively imagining at the start of this speech. It's just another Thursday in 2036. You walk back to your car laughing with your coworkers who you met over coffee in the break room after a fulfilling day of work at a job that you love. When you get home, you're greeted by a roommate or a partner or a pet and decide to cook a recipe that you learned on your gap year trip to Costa Rica, dancing along to a playlist recommended to you by a high school classmate who always had the best taste in music. Might I recommend Riley McGarren and her beautiful Spotify account? Then you settle down to watch the newest episode of Love is Blind, season 37, before texting your senior assassin group chat all of your thoughts, just like you did 10 years ago. Your high school reunion is tomorrow. You're so excited to tell all your old friends what you've been up to in the past 10 years. All the milestones, the struggles, the adventures, the memories, but most of all, the ways in which your life continued on after you walked the stage and hung up your grad cap and backpack for the last time. Thank you.
All right. Good evening, teachers, administrators, families, and the incredible class of 2026. My name is Leah Phillips, and I'm honored to be speaking to you tonight as the class president. First, I would like to sincerely congratulate all of the students who are here today for working so hard these past 4 years in earning your spot to walk this stage. No matter what path you took to get here, this accomplishment is no small feat, and it deserves to be celebrated. I would also like to thank those of you who have mentored and supported us as students throughout the years. It may sound a little cliche, but we really would not be here without you. Thank you for leading, guiding, and then stepping back, allowing us to figure things out on our own. After today, I know that the presence of the class of 2026 will be greatly missed in the hallways of our high school. To help the teachers, janitors, cafeteria workers, and office staff who will deeply be grieving our absence, we are proud to leave behind a memento in our honor. The class officers and I have chosen to gift the school a bench featuring Sir Streaks-a-Lot, our mascot, seated on the right side. This gift was inspired by the memories made with our classmates and friends throughout high school, whether at sporting events, dances, during clubs, or adventures off campus. We wanted to provide yet another space to capture more memories. This bench will be a place where students can start the tradition of taking photos on their first day of high school and then return years later to take another on their last. It will be a spot to capture a picture of friends after watching one of our amazing school musicals, or perhaps a place for a future promposal, or the go-to location for team photo op after winning a district championship, of which we won 7 this year. This bench will inevitably become a part of all major high school milestones, serving as a reminder for future students that their time here is short, and they should make the most of every moment. It will encourage freshmen to embrace the journey that lies ahead, while giving seniors and alumni a tangible marker of the experiences they have had and the friendships that we have all built along the way. So now, our job as the class of 2026 is complete. We are leaving behind a lasting memorial, along with a plethora of Blue Streak memories that will be cherished for years to come. On behalf of myself and the other senior class officers, it has been an honor and a privilege to serve you and to be graduating beside you all today. Thank you for the opportunity, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Good evening, family members, friends, and future township alumni. Students, by the way, in approximately 1 hour, you will be considered alumni. First, I'd like to thank our parents and guardians for your partnership in educating our students. You've raised strong, resilient individuals who are about to make their own unique mark on the world. I would also like to thank our teachers and staff for their ongoing commitment to educational excellence here at Manheim Township School District. When asked, students often state that you are what makes their experience at Manheim Township so special. And next, I would like to express appreciation for the 2026 distinguished alumni from the Manheim Township High School. Morgan Fogarty, class of 1999. John Tobias Musser, class of 1995. Nelson Rohrer, class of 1969. These Manheim Township alumni did an excellent job of addressing the class of 2026 this morning with words of encouragement and challenging them to meet as they moved forward as graduates of Manheim Township High School. Thank you for being part of such a special day for our graduating class. And now, to the class of 2026. Earlier this year, I had the opportunity to work alongside Mrs. Schiffauer, our senior class advisor and yearbook co-advisor, to explore our school's history. And in exploring that history of our school, we found ourselves drawn back to the very beginning of our story, a story that started with a lion. That's right. Long before any of us here tonight sat in these seats, the lion stood as a fitting emblem of courage, resilience, strength, and pride. He was our sole mascot for a number of generations. Then, nearly 80 years ago, a local reporter, George W. Kirchner, watched Manheim Township basketball athletes move with such speed that he called them blue streaks because they looked like literal blue streaks as they ran up and down the court in their trademark blue uniforms. That nickname took and became part of our school's identity. Instead of choosing one identity, our school merged both into our mascot, Sir Streaks-a-Lot. The lion honors our historic strength and pride, while the blue streak represents our energy and momentum. As graduates, you stand at the intersection of those two traditions. In so many ways, that balance reflects what graduation is all about. You leave here like lions, carrying the values, lessons, and memories that shape our school, while moving forward like lightning streaks, with energy, purpose, and momentum. Tonight, through years of hard work, perseverance, and growth, you have earned the right to be called both Lion and Blue Streak. Honoring these traditions of your past, you are set to conquer the future. On behalf of our teachers, staff members, and administration district-wide, we are so proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2026. By tradition, the only award given during our graduation exercise is the Manheim Township Lions Club Arthur Wetzler First Honors Award. It is presented to the student with the highest grade point average in the class. This year, the award goes to a student whose final GPA is 105.26%. Please come forward and accept your honors medallion and our congratulations and best wishes for your continued success, Mr. William Lee. Dr. Hudax and members of the school board, I certify that the students assembled before you have completed the curriculum of Manheim Township High School and have met the academic requirements for graduation as established by the Pennsylvania Department of Education. It is a privilege to present to you for the awarding of the diplomas the members of the class of 2026, Dr. Hudax.
Thank you, Mr. Willett. On behalf of the Board of School Directors, it is my privilege as a commissioned officer of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania to accept these students as graduates of Manheim Township School District. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great joy that we congratulate and honor the class of 2026. And now, without further ado, it's time for the presentation of the diplomas. So please join me in recognizing the members of the Board of School Directors who will hand out the diplomas. Mr. Patrick Grenter, Board President, Ms. Shannon Zimmerman, Board Vice President, Mrs. Joanne Hentz, Mrs. Jessica Kaler, Ms. Cindy Lamb, Dr. Jessica McCardle, Mr. Mike McKenna, and Mr. Ramon Rivera.
Ladies and gentlemen, each parent, guardian, and other guests gathered here this evening hope to hear their student's name announced as they come to the stage. Please give each student and their family this courtesy. If you could hold your applause until all of the diplomas are conferred, your enthusiastic congratulations will be more than welcome when the last student leaves the stage. Thank you for your polite cooperation. And with that being said, Amir Fowler. Trey Robitaille. Maya Hartz. Bethany Innocent. Jack Joy. William Lee. Leah Phillips. It's way too early in this evening for me to be addressing behavior. Etienne Amarca.
Dionisio Acosta Jr.
Ariana Adams.
Vania Aguirre Mora.
Edja Ock.
Annabelle Albright.
Joseph Algio.
Bahara Ali.
Mia Allison.
Winifred Allen.
Carlene Alvarez Morales.
Addison Anderson.
Luca Angelo.
Nelson Aponte.
Carter Appleby.
Aiden Aronowitz.
Jace Arsenault.
Kyla Atterbury.
Gian Bagaporo.
Eveline Bajorek.
Abhirami Balasubramanian.
Nathan Bantle.
George Basili.
Johan Bautista Larios.
August Beaulieu.
Noah Bennick.
Tyler Bennett.
Brady Bergman.
Toby Bergstrom.
James Black. Gregory Blocker III.
Justin Blows.
Zachary Bomberger.
Miriam Bashra.
Bryce Bowman.
Thomas Bowman.
Evan Brandstetter.
Christian Bressler.
Jackson Kogel.
Dylan Brookover.
Timothy Cruz.
Emma Brown.
Matea Daigle.
Nicholas Brownell.
Gabrielle Miller Mello.
William Brubaker.
Molly O'Shea.
Colin Booby.
Samantha Pearson.
Armani Burgos Castro.
Ashley Randall.
Charlotte Burke.
Raymond Scacolosi III.
Carter Burkholder.
Benjamin Schnabel.
Ever Burton.
Xavier Burton.
Ella Byrne.
Reese Cow.
Malachi Casanova Starnowski.
Eve Cashdollar.
Nathan Cashdollar.
Jake Cassidy.
Leonardo Castellanos Martin.
Melise Castillo.
Carly Chow.
Ivan Chen.
Sharon Chen.
Jaishawn Cherry.
You're doing great. Kurt Chong.
Isaac Churchville.
Aiden Clancy.
Joseph Clark.
Julian Clark. Emin Chokurlia.
Gavin Colbert.
Carter Collier.
Layla Cologne.
Alyssa Connors.
Gianna Conte.
Mila Coonan.
Kellen Coxey.
Madeline Cranford.
Kimberly Cruz Mendez.
Carrie Kuba.
Avery Culbertson.
Sanaj Corrett.
Carianis de Jesus Colon.
Andrew Deering.
Olivia Decker.
Abigail DeHart.
Sierra de Jesus.
Amelia DePaul.
Alex Derdarian.
Max Derdarian.
Landon Desautel.
Narajan Damal.
Emmanuel Diaz Jr.
Miles Diggs.
Adiel De La Jorge Jr.
Darius Dixon.
Rory Dolan.
Liam Dormer.
Sierra Dorsey Green.
Vinaya Doshi. Simon Dumser.
Allison Eager.
Georgia Ely.
Mark Eckert.
Ruby Edwards.
Rylan Ellis.
Nathan Encarnacion.
Jude Espenshade.
Ellie Evans.
Kira Everett.
Janaya Everett Elo.
Gretchen Farney.
Julia Fairbanks.
Paige Fairbanks.
Benjamin Ferranda Diedrich.
Elijah Faulkner Schwartz.
Alan Feliciano.
Marcos Fernandez.
Kieran Fetters.
Dante Findley.
Ella Finger.
Josh Finkelstein.
Brianna Fisher.
Graham Foreman.
Noah Fox.
Joelle Francis.
Adrielle Freeman.
William Fuchs Jr.
Gwen Estrella Galido.
Lorenz Galloway.
Cecilia Garais.
Brady Garland.
Logan Matthew Garman.
Amos Gavin.
Jonas Gatus.
Riley Givens.
Malia Gomez.
Nina Gokul.
Charlotte Graves.
Audrey Griffin.
Anderson Gruber.
Jaden Goomerin.
Sydney Goomerin.
Adrina Gurung.
Haley Hall.
Nathaniel Hall.
Adam Hamada.
Jordan Hampton.
Nicholas Harper.
Owen Heineman.
Josh Henshaw.
Kara Herr.
Taylor Herr.
Tyree Hayward.
Ella Himmelfarb.
Noah Mung.
Charlie Hung.
Christian Hoffman.
Ellen Hostler.
Irene Houston.
Alejandro Huber.
Paige Hughes.
Chase Humphreyville.
Aaliyah Hussein.
Tina Huynh.
Julia Ibrahim.
Claire Inskeep.
Ava Jackson.
Courtney Jackson.
Musa Jamil.
Sally Jiang.
Brady Johnson.
Nevaeh Jones.
Carly Young.
Andrew Cutts.
Maeve Kaler.
Ariana Isabel Kajtezovic.
Allison Kane.
Alexa Kaufman.
Annalie Kaufman.
Cole Kaufman.
Thomas Kaufman.
Cohen Kaufhold.
Benjamin Kavanaugh.
Christina Kaiser.
Chloe Kemline.
Cole Kendig.
Jack Kneff.
Gregory Kenzie.
Milena Kessler.
Aiden Kettner.
Brody Kettner.
William Kiefer.
Damaris Kamani.
Allison Kirkner.
Benjamin Kittleman.
Justin Klinger.
Gavin Klingseisen.
Anderson Kopp.
Jason Kramer.
Aditya Krishna.
Anna Krotke-Kepi.
Hannah Krushinsky.
Garrett Kurtz.
Jacob Labazius.
Emily Lai.
Lee Lamb.
Maya Lamachani.
Addison Landis.
Annalise Landis Denlinger.
Genial Laraquente Cruz.
Addison Lawrence.
Cameron Laurie.
Virginia Lianza.
Ashley Lecco.
Aiden Lefevre.
Nicholas Lefevre.
Isaac Link.
Benson Liu.
Sebastian Yessi.
Jonathan Lopez.
Darwin Lopez Hernandez.
James Lorenzo.
Grant Lother.
Peyton Lyons.
Wyatt Lyons.
Destiny Mack.
Patrick Madden.
Yariel Madera.
Molly Moreno.
Addison Marquardt.
Abigail Marquette.
Julian Marrero.
Grant Martin.
Paige Matthews.
Hannah Matson.
Anna Gail Matson.
Elizabeth Maurer.
Jaden Maxey.
Ava McBride.
Brady McCracken.
Riley McGarren.
Violet McNaughton.
Aiden Meekins.
Brock Meglick.
Ethan Mellinger.
Addison Metz.
William Malazzo.
Bennett Miller.
Claire Miller.
Calla Miller.
Crawford Miller.
Haley Miller.
Megan Miller.
Malachi Minguez.
Connor Minnick.
Miles Minnick.
Carson Minnick.
Maksut Mirzayev.
Keely Moffitt.
Sunny Moncluse.
Donovan Montag.
Katie Moore.
Genesis Moran.
Bryn Morrison.
Caroline Noctegal.
Anj Naik.
Wakandia Nagobi.
Rafula Nasimi.
Gabriel Navarro.
Angelica Navarro Castillo.
Jalen Nienemeyer. Madeline Newman.
An Kwa Win.
Joseph Wynn.
Nicole Win.
Nyla Nicholson.
Safith Nirola.
Melanie Noriega.
Alexander Nunez.
Ian O'Brien.
Ellie Oberly.
Rowan Jared Odrick.
Luke Oles.
Najiba Oria Kill.
Sid Yassin Oidrago.
Damian Pabone.
Joel Pacheco.
Kate Palumbo.
George Panagopoulos.
Effie Papademetrio.
Olivian Palmer.
Aisha Patel.
Kaya Patel.
Shaven Patel.
Sudiksha Patel.
Ava Paul.
Yanis Pelt.
Javier Perez.
Sarah Perez Hernandez.
Isabella Prasad.
Matisse Pesquet.
Nolan Peters.
Elijah Faniff.
David Phillips.
Isabella Pierce.
Rose Pierre.
Artha Polycarp.
Victoria Patagones.
Layla Paulin.
Rhonda Kundes.
Caleb Radmore.
Sharjana Ray.
Fabian Ramirez Alfaro.
Anaya Ramos.
Julia Ribeiro Ramos.
Emerson Bernardo.
Joanna Reif.
Luke Reinking.
Cole Richards.
Ava Richardson.
Lametrius Robinson.
Lewis Rogers.
Gabriel Rojas Cortez.
Riley Rontal Irvin.
Grayson Rotz.
Jake Ruck.
Adrian Ruzick.
Grant Sages.
Aiden Solari.
Anthony Salty.
Sophia Sanchez.
Janice Santiago.
Josiah Santiago.
Kent Sarsuelo.
Adia Satua.
Tatiana Saunders.
Evan Savage.
Noah Schumerman.
Jack School.
Caroline Schuler.
Cameron Schwartz.
Joshua Siepersad.
Dax Seipel.
Gabriel Sipe.
Arno Sexton.
Kumpla Shaw.
Gabriel Schaefer.
Marina Shanuda.
Tyler Shirk.
Paris Shu.
Carolina Silva.
Benjamin Sims.
Wyatt Singleton.
Emma Slakta.
Rivenly Solomon.
Nazaya Sotos de Jesus.
Addison Souders.
Olivia Spearing.
Oli Spinagle.
Kayla St. Louis.
Colin Stanyon.
Leilani Stauffer.
Victoria Stauffer.
Aiden Steffi.
Joshua Stein.
Angelina Straza.
Luca James Maxi Salaveras.
Abdullah Sultan.
Raina Summerson.
Eleanor Sedan.
Ava Swift.
Adula Tanis.
Regan Taylor.
Walter Taylor.
Samuel Tennyson.
Avantre Terry.
Joshua Thang.
Davon Thomas.
Miles Thomas.
Tessa Thomas.
Ainoa Toledo Delgado.
Delano Tolson Gonzalez.
Carson Topper.
Jeffrey Toro.
Alejandro Torres.
Jorales Torres Velasquez.
Rachel Towers.
Yom Tran.
David Tunn.
Olivia Urban.
Krithika Vaidyanathan.
Isabella Valudas.
Julianne Vidoc.
Marcus Vega.
Taylor Vayu.
Isaac Vesca.
Giovanni Vidi.
Sophia Vo.
Ellis Voorhis Whitmer.
Luke Wagner.
Mackenzie Wagner.
Reagan Wagner.
Sloan Wamsley.
Elaine Warfel.
Andrea Warren.
Jalen Waters.
Aiden Wadika.
Emmeline Webster.
Lauren Weeks.
Lucas Weichel.
Bailey Weinstein.
Luke Welsh.
James Wanger.
Cameron Werder.
Caitlin White.
Anaya Iris Winnington.
Andrew Wicht.
Charles Williams.
Michaela Wantor.
Luke Wood.
Camille Wright.
Timmy Yaki.
Audrey Young.
Caitlin Young.
Tyler Young.
Thomas Youssef.
Liam Zbinden.
Ethan Zimmerman.
Elena Zoltowski.
Congratulations, graduates, class of 2026. A brief note before our ceremony concludes. The students will be recessing out the doors of the front of the auditorium. Please remain in your seats throughout the recessional so that students may exit quickly and smoothly. Then, please use the exits behind the rear of the auditorium. Your graduate should have prearranged a place to meet with you outside. Also, when you leave the parking lot this evening, there will be staff and police officers directing traffic. Please follow the traffic directions to help with a smooth exit from this facility for everyone. With that being said, at this time, I'd like to invite Leah Phillips, the class president, to lead the traditional turning of the tassels. Leah, the class of 2026 is all yours.
Will the class of 2026 please rise and turn to face your family and friends? Please join me in moving your tassel from right to left.